Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that by the end of it that you are motivated and you are ready to get your read on with the Bible. Now, I'm giving you 4 motivators or ideas or things that you can start implementing today to help you set the course and the trajectory forward to get in the habit of reading your Bible daily. It's not as hard as you would think, but it does take some commitment and it takes some discipline. Now I'm going to be transparent. I am 53. Okay, I never ever I tried many times throughout my life to read the Bible, and I could just never get into it. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because it's very hard for me to talk about. But my sister Brittany, who was 10 years younger than me, she was my best friend. She was murdered in 2023, but her love for God and for the Bible was so big and so alive that her and I, before she was taken, we would like have these deep, meaningful discussions, these fun discussions about the Bible and what certain things meant, certain scriptures. And she was always texting me and sending me little voice clips about, hey, do you know anything about the Melchizedek priesthood? And like, we were just on a whole different level, and it was really fun. And so we were in the process of reading the Bible together, and we were not able to do that. However, I did decide in January of 2024, I made a commitment to start a YouTube channel called Servant's Heart, which is this channel here, and I made a commitment to upload 365 readings. Well, it was 366 for 2024 because it was a leap year. But I uploaded and recorded 7 videos, over 366, 52 weeks worth of daily Bible readings. And this was the book that I read from. It's a really great book. It's the New International Version, and it reads a little bit from Old Testament, New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs. And it was an incredible journey. It was an incredible challenge. I did it. I'm very proud of the fact that I was able to do it. And now this is my second year. This is my second year reading the Bible from beginning to end. And so far we're like around day 71 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure which day it is, but I'm doing a different way of reading the Bible, which I will share with you at the end. But so out of the 4 things that I'm going to give you, the very first one I want you to think about is your why. Why do you want to read the Bible? My why was I had a lot of questions about for God, about God. I was very confused as to why my sister was taken from me the way that she was. And I just threw myself into YouTube and into reading the Bible, and it kind of helped me process some of my grief. I want you to consider, though, the fact that the Bible, in order for us to even have a relationship with God, He's our creator, He's who made us. It's just like any other relationship. And, like people can be married for 20, 30 years. You still don't know that person. So if you don't study them and ask questions and like really take a vested interest in them, you're not going to learn them. So I encourage you to really do some soul searching, look deep inside, and figure out what your why is. Why do you want to read the Bible? What is it about reading the Bible that is so important to you? Because you're on this video for a reason. So it's something that clearly has been tugging at your heart. So ask yourself, get down to the bottom of it, put pen to paper, and figure out what your why is. And treat this as a relationship, okay? This is a relationship. This is the most important relationship of your life, is your relationship with God. And the only way it's going to get better and stronger is if you pour into Him every day. And the best way to do that is by reading His Word. Okay, so the second thing I would like you to focus on is make it special. Okay, make it very special. get a new Bible if you want to. And I plan on making a video on the best Bibles that new beginners, or people that have never read the Bible, what the best Bibles to read starting out would be. And hopefully I can include that at the end of this video, um, because that's all this channel is about. Okay, is just getting closer to God, improving your relationship with Him, and just being the best person you can possibly be through Him. Um, Make it special. Get a cozy blanket, get some neat pens that won't bleed through your paper of your Bible. Get a special journal, get a brand new Bible, break in a new one, get a new one and break it in. Make it special. Okay. Third thing that I would encourage you to do is there was a book that I read called Atomic Habits by James Clear. I recommend stacking. Okay, it's called habit stacking. And if you drink coffee every morning, then, and you can do habit stacking either before or after. Okay, something that you do every morning. So, like if every morning you drink coffee, include reading the Bible and setting aside some private time drinking your coffee while you read the Bible. Or I know for a while there, I was stretching in the morning. And so whenever I was stretching, I would make sure before I even got off the floor from stretching, I would do all of my prayers, because I would have like a little prayer card, and I would write down, whenever I would go to church, if there were prayer requests there, or in my women's group, I would, whoever needed prayer, I would sit on the floor on a pillow, and I would do my prayers. I would have my special time with God. I would read, and then I would pray. So if that's something that you're not doing, I encourage you, start stretching, stack your habits. Okay. And do your Bible reading at a time that you would be doing something else. Another thing too, if you're if you're a car line rider person with your kids, you have so much time in the morning that you have to sit in line to drop your kids off for school. Use that time. When you're picking them up, can't really get much done when you have them with you, but maybe when you go to pick them up from school, you can use that time to read your Bible. Then keep a copy of the Bible in your vehicle. Or if you have a certain place that you go to at lunchtime, on your lunch break, bring your little Bible. I actually have a Bible that I like to carry around in my purse. It's compact, and it's got a zipper, because us women, we carry everything in the kitchen sink in our purses. And so in order to keep it from getting messed up, I really like this little one, because it fits in my purse. And if there's ever a time when I don't have access to my regular Bible that I've been studying from, I have this one. It's to me, it's a travel one. And I love these. They make great gifts. I got one for my mom, one for my husband. They're just really sweet Bibles. Perfect for your car or your purse. And I'm not sponsored. It's just a preference. I'm not sponsored with this Bible either. I'm not getting paid for anything that I'm sharing with you. These are just things that I really do use, and I really do have a lot of confidence in, and feel like are great investments. Okay, so let's see, the fourth thing I encourage you to do is just take it seriously and make a commitment. Write it down. They say that when you write things down, your chances of actually doing it improve by a certain percentage. I'd have to look it up. I was in the mood to do this video, so I should have probably wrote everything down, but there is some scientific evidence behind writing things down. Make a commitment, write it down, and do some journaling. If you journal every day, what you got from the reading, what was God saying to you? What did that reading do for you? Or what did it make you think about? Write that down, journal. Okay. The number one thing is your why. Why do you want to read the Bible? Number two, special. Okay, make it special. Get a cozy blanket just for your Bible time. Clean yourself out a little spot in your closet. If you've got kids that run like crazy in the morning, find you a little solitude place. Lock yourself in the bathroom. Whatever you feel like you can do. Three is stack it, make it a stackable, something that you do before and after to make sure that it gets done. And then, the commitment, make a commitment. Okay. These are things that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt have helped me, and I know that they will help you as well. And like I had promised, some bonus material at the end, or a bonus idea or thing that you can use. I encourage people to have hard copy Bibles that they can write in, or that they can actually like put their hands on, something tangible that they can study, and they can, I don't know. There's just something about having a hard copy Bible that makes it different, a different experience. But I know a lot of everybody kind of uses apps and whatnot also, and you can do them together. Okay, but there's a new, not on, I don't know if it's new. I'm sorry. There's a app called U Version, Holy Bible app called U Version, and I took some screenshots. I'm going to put them in this video and show you the different things. One, I'm going to show you where to go. So you go to your place. You click on the U version. Make sure it's this one, okay? Make sure that it's this one. Click on this one and download it. And then also have a video that gives you a walkthrough of this app. So that'll be included. You can click on it at the end of the video. That will, but it's really neat because what it does is it has an accountability plug-in to it, so to speak, because you can either decide that you and your mom and your sister or whoever, have you like 2 or 3 people make a commitment to do this daily Bible reading app together. And they have it to where it's set up through phone numbers, okay? And people have to check in each day, and you can see who's reading and who isn't. So that's that accountability factor, which I actually love. And at the end of the reading, it has a talk it over part where you can talk about what you just read with the other people in your particular group. So that, to me, I love it. That's how I'm reading the Bible every day this year, which honestly, I had that commitment in 2024 that I made to upload the Bible readings, and I had to do it. I felt like I put myself out there and I made that commitment, and I finish whatever I start. That's just who I am. This year was a little harder, but the fact that it had that accountability thing in the app where other people in my group can see whether I have read today or not, and where we all kind of pitch in and share with each other, really encourages me to stay in the Word daily. And it also has like a narration part. You click on this little narration button. It's like, looks like a little horn, and there's like 4 different styles of voices that will read the Bible to you, which in hindsight, now that I am hearing, a professional, whenever I'm hearing the different narrators and how they pronounce words, I'm like, oh my goodness, I butchered so many words in my downloads of my Bible readings. But hey, you live and you learn. And it was my first time reading the Bible. Have a little grace and mercy on me, please. I did the best I could. I truly enjoyed the process. And I hope that you enjoy them as well. Please click on my videos. It starts at week 1 to week 52, and there's 366 readings. You can start anytime during the year. And if that's not your cup of tea, that's fine as well. Just follow through with some of the little habits and ideas that I just gave you out of those 4, and you will be well on your way to being able to say that you have actually, in fact, read your Bible. All right, guys. God bless. And I hope that you too can say, I read the Bible from beginning to end. And there's a huge difference between reading and studying, but hey, you too can say the same thing. All right, guys, stay tuned for more Christian content and deep dives. I will have much more to share with you. And that's it for me today. Have a good one. Bye now.